Good morning, students. Last class I told problems on theorems of the planes. Today we are going to solving some different types of problems from exercise 11.3. That is, find the equation of the plane. First question is find the equation of the plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus z minus 2 is equal to 0 and passing through the point is 2 comma 1. Here these two planes are intersecting at one point, and through that intersection point one new plane is passing. Here we have to find out equation of that new plane. Here I am showing how to find out equation in both vector and Cartesian form also I will tell you. First we have to find the equation in Cartesian form first. Like that, solution for this question is let the given planes first P1 plane is 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 is equal to 0. P2 x plus y plus z minus 2 is equal to 0. Here you have to find out equation of a plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes. Say P1 is equal to 0 and P2 is equal to 0 is given by P is equal to P1 plus lambda into P2, where lambda is a real constant. I told about this formula under the note. After completion of theorems, I told like all these formulas. The formula for this question is equation of a plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes P1 is equal to 0 and P2 is equal to 0 is given by P is equal to P1 plus lambda into P2. This formula here you have to apply to get equation of a new plane that should be passing through the point of intersection of two planes here. That is P such that here P1 equation is 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 plus lambda into P2 is that P2 means here x plus y plus z minus 2. As this equation now we are going to equating to 0 this. That is P says that here 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4 and multiply with lambda this equation here, then we'll get lambda x plus lambda y plus lambda z minus 2 lambda is equal to 0. That's pieces that here from these two take x common, then you will get 3 plus lambda of x. Next from these two take y common, you will get plus of minus 1 plus lambda of y, plus from these two take z common, then you will get 2 plus lambda of z, and remaining or constants, they are minus 4 minus 2 lambda is equal to 0. You represent this equation number 2. The first one is equation number 1, this is, and the second one is, this is the, you represent with equation number 2. Already they mentioned the question that new plane is passing through which point, they mentioned here 2 comma 2 comma 1. That's what, whenever that equation 2 must be passing through this point 2 comma 2 comma 1 means instead of x we must and should put 2, instead of y also 2, instead of z is 1. That's why which is passing to the point that is considered capital A 2 comma 2 comma 1 here. Here in this case substitute here. If you can substitute that, you will get value of lambda here. After getting that value of lambda, put it in equation 1 here. That is, here substitute here 3 plus lambda of 2 plus minus 1 plus lambda of 2 plus 2 plus lambda of 1 minus 4 minus 2 lambda is equal to 0 here. By putting the 3 values here, you will get lambda value. Substitute here and at the same time multiply with the numbers 2 comma 2 comma 1. Here multiply by 2 here, 2 3 is 6 plus 2 lambda. Next multiply with 2 here, 2 into minus 1 minus 2 plus 2 into lambda 2 lambda. Last one is multiply with 1 here, 2 plus lambda minus 4 minus 2 lambda is equal to 0 here. Plus 2 lambda and minus 2 lambda gets cancelled here. 2 lambda plus here one more lambda, totally we have and we got 3 lambda. Here minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled. Next 6 minus 4 means plus 2 is equal to 0 here. 3 lambda is equal to, sent to that side becomes minus 2, then lambda is equal to here minus 2 by 3. After getting this lambda value, put in equation 1, you will get required equation of a new plane here. Put lambda is equal to minus 2 by 3 in equation number 1. Equation number 1 becomes here that new plane equation capital P is 3x minus y plus 2z minus 4. Lambda value we got minus 2 by 3 into x plus y plus z minus 2 is equal to 0 here. That is P says that here. Taking cross multiplication, 3 3 is 9x, 3 into minus y minus 3y and plus 3 2 is 6z, 3 into minus 4 minus 12. Multiply with minus 2 to all these terms here, then we'll get minus 2x minus 2y minus 2z minus to minus plus 4 whole dividing by 3 is equal to 0. Then simplify numerator part of this fraction and afterwards do simplification. Simplification P says that 9x minus 2x is 7x, minus 3y minus 2y minus 5y, 6z minus 2z plus 4z. Next remaining are constants here. 6z minus 2z plus 4z, minus 12 plus 4 minus 8 is equal to, take cross multiplication here. 3 into 0 means 0 here. It is the required equation of a new plane in Cartesian form. Whenever if they can ask a vector form, but the time we must modify this equation into vector method like this. If they will ask in vector method, the vector form for this new plane is vector form for the new plane, that is r vector dot of, you collect the coefficients of x, y, z, 7i cap minus 5j cap plus 4k cap is equal to 8. Send minus at that side becomes plus 8, where r vector is where p is equal to x comma, where r vector p is comma x comma y comma z is considered, then op vector is equal to r vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. If you can substitute here instead of r vector as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and again you will get this equation 7x minus 5y plus 4z, send 8 this side, minus 8 is equal to 0. You will get this equation only. If they can ask in the question, find the vector form of equation of line, find the equation of a plane which is passing to the point of intersection of two planes and the point in vector form. If they can ask at a time after completion of Cartesian form, try to convert this into vector form at finally. If they can ask. In this question they did not ask an even, but I did two forms, Cartesian form and vector form also. Next question, if they can give in vector form, how we are going to finding a solution like all these questions now. Yes. Next question, find the equation of plane which is passing through the point of intersection of two planes. Second question is r vector dot of 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap 2j cap minus k cap is equal to 7. Second plane, r vector dot of 2i cap plus 5j cap. It is the, sorry for this, it is 3 is there, 2i cap plus 5j cap plus 3k cap, 5j cap plus 3k cap is equal to 9, and passing to the point is 2, 1, 3. Let you consider passing through point as capital A, 2, 1, 3 here. Same before this question also similar to this second question, because before this question, in that question they gave equations in Cartesian form. That's what, with help of Cartesian forms we applied one of the formula, that is the new plane equation is p1 plus lambda into p2. But here they did not give equations in a Cartesian form, just they gave in a vector form. That's what here first we must and should convert into Cartesian forms first. Solution for this question is let the given planes P1 r vector dot of 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap is equal to 7. P2 r vector dot of 2i cap plus 5j cap plus 3k cap is equal to 9. Put where r vector is equal to here xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap here. Here put this r vector in the given two planes, then P1 becomes here 2x plus, if you can put this here at the same time take dot product between these two vectors, then required plane P1 becomes in Cartesian form like this 2x plus 2y minus 3z, that is send 7 this side, minus 7 is equal to 0. Next P2 second plane also becomes here 2x plus 5y plus 3z, send 9 this side, minus 9 is equal to 0. Then afterwards same procedure you have to apply. How we are going to apply the formula, which is passing through the point of intersection of two planes, say P1 is equal to 0 and P2 is equal to 0, that is the P is equal to P1 plus lambda into P2, where lambda is a real constant, the real constant here. Real constant here, P1 plus lambda into P2. This always represents the equation of a plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes, say P1 is equal to 0 and P2 is equal to 0 is given by capital P is equal to P1 plus lambda into P2 here. That is, P says that P1 is we got 2x plus 2y minus 3z minus 7 plus lambda into P2 is here, P2 we have 2x plus 5y plus 3z minus 9 is equal to 0. At the same time you represent this equation number 1, and afterwards separate them, x terms and y terms and z terms here like this. P says that 2x plus 2y minus 3z minus 7 plus multiply all the terms by lambda, then we will get here 2 lambda x plus 5 lambda y plus 3 lambda z minus 9 lambda is equal to 0. Now afterwards take x common, y common, z common, and remaining considered as constants here. P, take x common from these two here, then we'll get 2 plus 2 lambda of x. Next afterwards take y common from this, then we'll get 2 plus 5 lambda of y. Next take z common, we'll get here minus 3 plus 3 lambda of z. Next remaining or constant, that is minus 7 minus 9 lambda is equal to 0. You represent equation number 2 here. That is passing through the point already they mentioned, that is 2 comma 1 comma 3. Whenever it must and should passing through this point means instead of x the first number 2, instead of the second number 1, instead of z the third number 3, we substitute here in equation number 2. By substituting those three values here, you will get the value of lambda. See here, which is passing the point capital A comma capital A is 2 comma 1 comma 3 here. Substitute here instead of x as 2 here, 2 plus 2 lambda of 2 plus 2 plus 5 lambda of 1 plus minus 3 plus 3 lambda of 3 minus 7 minus 9 lambda is equal to 0 here. Multiply with 2 here, 2 to the 4 plus 2 to the 4 lambda plus 2 plus 5 lambda. Next multiply with 3, minus 9 plus 9 lambda minus 7 minus 9 lambda is equal to 0 here. Next afterwards here plus 9 lambda minus 9 lambda gets cancelled. Next lambda terms here, 4 lambda plus 5 lambda, totally we have 9 lambda. Next 4 plus 2 6, 6 minus 9 and minus 1 minus 16, minus 16 plus 6 is minus 10. Otherwise 6 minus 9 minus 3 minus 3 minus 7 minus 9. Send this 0 here. So that implies we can write here 9 lambda is equal to, send minus in that side, plus 10. That implies lambda is equal to 10 by 9. 10 by 9. Put this lambda is equal to 10 by 9 in equation number 1. You will get required equation of plane also here. Means here, see here, put lambda is equal to 10 by 9 in equation number 1. Put lambda is equal to 10 by 9 in equation number 1. Capital P says that P is the here 2x plus 2y minus 3z minus 7 plus lambda value is 10 by 9 into, and second equation is 2x plus 5y plus 3z minus 9 is equal to 0 here. Take a cross multiplication with 9 here, otherwise LCM is 9 here. 9, taking a cross multiplication like this, 9 to the 18x, next 9 to the 18y, next multiply with 9 into minus 3z minus 27z, 9 into minus 7 minus 63, plus multiply with 10 all these 4 times, 10 to the 20x, 10 5 is 50y, 10 3 is 30z, 10 into minus 9 minus 90 is equal to 0 here. Is equal to 0 here. That is, P says that 18x plus 20x, totally 38x. 18y plus 50y. 18 plus 50 means 68y. Minus 27z plus 30z. 30 minus 27 plus 3z. Minus 63 minus 90 is there. 90 minus 150 minus 153 is equal to 0, which is our required equation of plane in Cartesian form. But they gave question in vector form. That's what here we have to find out its equation in vector form also. That's what vector form for this question is. Vector form for this question. Vector form is r vector dot of remaining vector is with help of coefficients of x comma y and z, we can write like this: 38 I cap plus 68 j cap plus 3 k cap is equal to 153, where r vector is equal to here, where r vector is equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. It is the vector form. The first one is the Cartesian form. With help of Cartesian, we got the equation in vector form also. Like that, we are going to finding equation of a plane when it is must be passing through the point of intersection of two planes and the points. Next one different question is that whenever a plane is passing to the point of intersection of two planes and which is perpendicular to another plane, in that time how to find out their equations here? Find the equation of plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes. The first plane is x plus y plus z. X plus y plus z is equal to 1, first plane. And second plane is 2x plus 3y plus 4z. 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to 5. But which is perpendicular to the plane, which is perpendicular to the plane, x minus y plus z is equal to 0. But what is that equation they are asking? A plane must be passing through the point of intersection of these two planes at the same time which is perpendicular to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 0. Solution for this question is let the given planes here. Let the given planes P1, first plane is x plus y plus z is equal to 1 or minus 1 is equal to 0 here. P2, second plane 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 5 is equal to 0. Side of that you consider P3 also. P3 is minus y plus z is equal to 0 here. Here a plane is passing through point of intersection of these two planes. That new plane is perpendicular to one more the plane, the last third plane P3 here. Say here P equation of any plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes, say P1 is equal to 0 and P2 is equal to 0 is given by P1 plus lambda into P2 here, where lambda is the real constant here. P says that P1 is x plus y plus z minus 1 plus lambda into P2 is 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 5 is equal to 0. It is the equation number 1. Same time, just multiply with lambda here. P says that x plus y plus z minus 1. Multiply with lambda here, 2 lambda x. Next 3 lambda y. Next one is 4 lambda z. 4 lambda z. Last one is minus 5 lambda is equal to 0. P says that take from these two x common, then we'll get 1 plus 2 lambda of x. Next from these two take y common, then we'll get 1 plus 3 lambda of y. Next take z common, we'll get 1 plus 4 lambda of z. Remaining two are constants, they are minus 1 minus 5 lambda is equal to 0. It is equation number 2. This is number 2. But in question they mentioned that equation 2 must be perpendicular to x minus y plus z is equal to 0. Already under the note I told some conditions. What is the condition for perpendicularity of two planes is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. That condition here we have to apply, because they mentioned the given two planes are perpendicular to each other. Whenever they are perpendicular to each other means we have to apply that condition. In question they mentioned by data equation 2 is perpendicular to the plane, x minus y plus z is equal to 0 here. Consider this condition here we have to apply. a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0 here. a1 is 1 plus 2 lambda, a2 is coefficient of x from the equation third plane 1. b1 is 1 plus 3 lambda, and b2 is coefficient of y is from third plane minus 1. c1 c2 is 1 plus 4 lambda, and z coefficient is 1 is equal to 0 here. Multiply with 1 here, 1 plus 2 lambda. Here multiply with minus 1 minus 3 lambda plus 1 plus 4 lambda here. Here plus 1 minus 1 gets a cancel. 4 plus 2 lambda, 6 lambda. 6 lambda minus 3 lambda plus 3 lambda. That is plus 3 lambda is equal to 0 here. 3 lambda is equal to here minus 1. Lambda is equal to here minus 1 by 3. Put this lambda is equal to minus 1 by 3 in equation number 1. You will get a required equation of a plane here. Put lambda is equal to minus 1 by 3 in equation 1 like this. Here you have to substitute here. put lambda is equal to minus 1 by 3 in 1. Then one equation becomes capital P such that x plus y plus z minus 1, lambda value is minus 1 by 3 into 2x plus 3y plus 4z minus 5 is equal to 0 here. Here multiply with 3 here. P says that 3x plus 3y plus 3z minus 3. Multiply with minus 1 all the times. Minus 2x minus 3y minus 4z minus into minus plus 5 whole dividing by 3 is equal to 0 here. Next P says that 3x minus 2x x 3y minus 3y plus 3 minus gets cancel. Next 3z minus 4z minus z minus 3 plus 5 is plus 2 is equal to 0. It is a required equation of a plane, or we can write this as like this also, because there is no y term in this plane. That's what we must consider that as 0 of y in place of y. That is x plus of 0 of y minus z plus 2 is equal to 0, which is our required equation of plane in Cartesian form. If they can ask vector form, we must and should write vector form also here. If they can ask vector form, should write this vector form also. Vector form is or vector dot of coefficients of x, y, z are I cap 1 I cap plus 0 of j cap minus z coefficient is minus 1, that is the minus k cap, close the bracket, plus 2 is equal to 0, which is our vector form of equation of plane. If they can ask vector form, like that we have to convert that Cartesian form into vector form here. Like that we are going to finding equation of a plane passing through the point of intersection of two planes at the same time perpendicular to one more plane. In that way we have to apply this procedure to give solution of that question. Next question, how to solve that cosine of angle between the two planes here. Between the two planes here, how to find out cosine of angle between the two planes here. Find the cosine of angle between the two vectors or between the two planes, or vector dot of 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap, 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap is equal to 5, and or vector dot of one more, or vector dot of 3i minus 3j plus 5k, 3i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap is equal to 3. Here they gave two planes here, but how to find out angle between the two vectors here? Solution for this question is, let the given two planes P1 or vector dot of 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap is equal to 5. It is one plane. Next, one side, another plane is here, P2. Or vector dot of 3i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap is equal to 3 here. Now, comparing with the standard form here, comparing with the or vector dot of n1 vector is equal to d1. Here also, comparing with or vector dot of n2 vector is equal to d2 here. Like that, if you can compare, we'll get n1. We need the vectors n1 vector and n2 vector only, because cosine of angle between these two vectors is cos theta is equal to modulus of n1 vector dot n2 vector whole dividing by magnitude of n1 vector into magnitude of n2 vector. That's what we need, these two vectors from these two planes. We have to collect those two only from these two planes. That is n1 vector is equal to here 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. One vector we got. Here also n2 vector is equal to 3i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap. We got another vector n2 also here. Then you have to apply the cosine of angle between these two planes is cos theta is equal to modulus of n1 vector dot n2 vector whole dividing by magnitude of n1 vector into magnitude of n2 vector. It is the formula. You have to apply this formula to find cosine of angle between the two planes. That is cos theta is equal to, here we separate this part by line. Here cos theta is equal to modulus of n1 vector is 2i cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap dot. Next entry is 3i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap whole dividing by magnitudes. Square root of magnitude of first vector 2 square 4 plus, here 2 square 4 plus minus 3 whole square becomes 9. Square root of 3 square means 9 plus, here minus 3 whole square 9 plus, 5 square means 25. Arrange them under modulus here. Cos theta is equal to less of 2 into 3, 6, 2 into minus 3, minus 6, minus 3 into 5, minus 15 here, whole dividing by 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 4, 17 here, square root of 17. Next here also 18, 18 plus 25 means 43. Plus 6 minus gets cancelled. That's why cos theta is equal to, we can write here, it is under modulus now, that's what we can take it as positively, that is a 15 by square root of 17 into square root of 43. Otherwise theta is equal to sin cos that side, it becomes cos inverse of 15 whole dividing by square root of 17 and square root of 43. It is the cosine of angle between the given two planes. Like that we are going to finding cosine of angle between the two planes. Next, how to find out the length of the perpendicular distance from a point onto that given plane. Here we have to solve those types of questions now. Find the length of the perpendicular. The following find the distance. Find the length of the perpendicular, or find the perpendicular distance, or find the distance. In all these three will get same meaning. All these three are giving all same meaning. Distance from a point to onto the plane, or the perpendicular distance from a point onto the plane, or length of the perpendicular from a point onto the plane. Like that, in any way they can ask. What I am going to telling the formula, you have to apply that formula only here. Raise next fifth question here. Find the length of the perpendicular. Find the length of the perpendicular. Length of the perpendicular. Find the length of the perpendicular from point origin, from the point origin 0, 0, 0, P origin onto that plane, onto the plane, onto the plane, onto the plane. Plane equation is 3x minus 4y. 3x minus 4y plus 12z is equal to 3. Solution for this question is, for this question you have to apply the formula of length of the perpendicular from a point onto the plane like this. Here you considered capital P as x1, y1, z1. Like this here. Here one plane is there. Plane is, and point they gave here 0, 0, 0 here. Plane equation they gave 3x minus 4y plus 12z minus 3 is equal to 0. As comparing with ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 here. Then we will get a value is 3, b value is minus 4, c value is 12, a value is 3 here. Like that you can mark with arrow mark. D value is minus 3 here. X1 is 0, Y1 is 0, Z1 is 0. Here you represent capital D as length of the perpendicular from a point onto that given plane here. So here D is equal to this formula we have to apply here. D is equal to modulus of Ax1 plus By1 plus Cz1 plus D whole dividing by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. This formula here we have to apply to get length of the perpendicular from a point onto the plane, or the distance of the point from the plane, or the perpendicular distance from a point onto the plane. To all this the same formula, that is capital D. That is capital D is equal to modulus of Ax1 3 into 0, 0 plus by1 minus 4 into 0, 0 plus 12 into 0, cz1 means 12 into 0, 0 plus d1, d is the minus 3 whole dividing by square root of a square 3 square plus b square minus 4 whole square plus c square, that is the 12 square. Close this with modulus. d is equal to modulus of minus 3 whole dividing by square root of 3 square means 9 plus minus 4 16 plus 12 square means 144 modulus. That is d is equal to, under modulus now we can consider as positively plus 3 whole dividing by square root of sum of all this will get 169, because 9 plus 16 25, 25 plus 144 is 169. d is equal to 3 by square root of 169 can be written as 13, that is 3 by 13 units. It is the length of the perpendicular from a point onto that given plane. Like that we are going to finding the length of the perpendicular or perpendicular distance from a point onto the plane, or the distance of a point from the plane. Next question, distance, find the distance of the points. Find the distance of the points. Find the distance of the point 3 comma minus 7th question, 3 comma minus 2 comma 1 to the plane, to the plane 2x minus y plus 2z, 2x minus y plus 2z plus 3 is equal to 0 here. Same solution is very simple. It is also similar to before this question. Point they gave here, pace here you considered capital P, 3 comma minus 2 comma 1 here. From that one plane onto this plane is, we have to find out the length of the perpendicular distance here. Plane equation is 2x minus y plus 2z plus 3 is equal to 0 here. Next, afterwards you considered coordinates of P as x1 comma y1 comma z1 here, and this plane comparing with general form of equation of plane, that is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. By comparing like this, you will get the values of a comma b comma c and d are given by a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 2 and d is equal to 3 here. We got all the values of a comma b comma c comma d here. You considered capital D as length of the perpendicular from a point onto the plane here. Then you have to apply this formula, d is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d whole dividing by square root of a square plus b square plus c square here. Then d is equal to, you apply all the values here, 2 into 3, ax1 means a value, here x1 value, take multiplication of these two here, 2 into 3 6 plus minus 1 into minus 2 plus 2 plus cz1 2 into 1 plus 2, d value is 3 whole dividing by square root of a square is 2 square 4 plus b square minus 1 whole square plus 1 plus c square plus 4 here. Then we'll get d is equal to, we can write here, d is equal to 6 plus 2 plus 2, 10 plus 3, 13 whole dividing by square root of 9 modulus. Therefore d is equal to here 13 by square root 9 means 3 units. Like that, we are going to finding length of the perpendicular or perpendicular distance or a distance from a point onto the plane. If they can ask any one sentence or any one sentence among all these three, then how to apply this procedure. That is the procedure and concept of the length of the perpendicular distance from a point onto that given plane. This is the today these are all the problems belonging to the on theorems of the planes. Thank you very much. Next class will solve another questions of another chapter. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you.